She sound like Kimi da yo, Kimi nan da yo, oshiete kureta, kurayami mo ikaru nara, oshisora ni naru. Hello boys and girls, you're Nijan Toby and welcome back to another Weeb Wednesday, and it's been a long time since I created this series. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot it existed, but I'm bringing it back. One of the main reasons why I'm doing it is because, you know, the whole copyright strike thing, so I want to make more videos that are not reactions, and, you know, what better way to engage to my audience than talk about the animes that I have watched. As you guys can see over here, this is my anime list. I put out all the animes that I've watched. Oh wow, I've already watched 53? Wow. Obviously, there are animes here that I didn't watch on the channel, so I'm going to talk about them very briefly, while the animes that I have watched on the channel, I'm going to talk about it a lot because that's where most of my audience come from, you know? Okay, but before we start, I kind of want to establish how I rank things, okay? I will strictly follow how they call it here, right? So appalling, horrible, very bad, bad, average, fine, good, very good, great, and masterpiece. Now 10 and the masterpiece is what I want to talk about the most, because masterpiece is very, very hard to achieve. I'm kind of strict when it comes to this because I don't want to just give out 10s on a daily. So I'm going to be strict on that one. So like, for example, if you guys see my reactions on like a particular anime and during that time when you guys watch a video, you see me loving it, that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be a 10. So just putting it out there, don't get mad. But yeah, without further ado, let's just jump into it. What's first? Gotobu no Hanayome, or the quintessential quintuplets. First season was a 6. It was just an average harem anime. The only difference I liked was that the main character actually felt like a character instead of just like, oh, I'm kind and gentle and I respect women on a daily, therefore all the bitches want me. So I like that part. Anything else other than that, it was just the usual ecchi comedy type of shit. It was alright. Now the second season though is a massive, and I mean massive, glow up from the first season, because holy shit, the art style, I like it much better, and also the characters I've been liking more, especially Nino. She has the best character development there. And also, I'm not going to talk about it a lot, but season 2 episode 7 is when I started falling in love with this whole genre. Not genre, actually, I take that back. It just Gotobu no Hanayome, the genre that they have, which is harem, they really perfected it. Like, they did it really well. So yeah, props to the author, good shit, 8 out of 10. Let's move on. Boruto, this is interesting, because I like Boruto in some parts. I like the fights, I like the hype that it has. You know, Baryon mode, Naruto versus Ishiki, Naruto and Sasuke versus Momoshiki, Boruto versus Kawaki versus... You know the whole point, right? But I'm with the opinion that it would have been just so much better if the Naruto universe ended it off at Naruto Shippuden. Like, that would just be the perfect happy ending. Like, you know, Naruto marrying the girl he loves, and Naruto becoming the 7th Hokage finally after years of working hard. Like, if you watch the original Naruto and then you watch Boruto, it just sounds so... It almost sounds stupid. I mean, yeah, I know there are people who love Boruto, and I know some people make their careers out of Boruto, so I can't judge it too much, but personally, I would give it a 6 or 7. I'll give it a 7. Let's give it a little bit more props. Code Geass, Hangakyu no Lelouch, or Lelouch of the Rebellion. You know what? I'll give it an 8. I've only watched 7 episodes, so it can definitely improve. Of course, I'm going to go back to it in the channel, okay? The reactions for Code Geass will come back soon, but for now, it's an 8 out of 10. I think it'll improve. Honestly, like, every episode just gets better and better, so I can't talk too much about that because I haven't finished it. So yeah, 8 out of 10. Darling of Franxx, terrible. It's a 2. Alright, next up we have Death Note. I want to give this a 10 because it is definitely one of a kind that it's just iconic, but at the same time, after L died, it kind of fell off. I know I'm not the only one who says that, but I think I'm one of the only people who say that it is not bad. Actually, no, I take that back. There are a lot of people who say that it's not bad, but I also have seen a lot of people who think that after L died, it was just unwatchable, which I just completely disagree. The second half was still good, it just didn't live up to the expectations it had. And of course, the thing I love about Death Note was the second half ending, because the ending was probably the most beautiful ending I've ever seen in any media form. And I'm not joking when I say that. So it's not good enough for a 10 for me, personally. It's not an 8. It's much better. It's so much better than an 8. So I'll give it a 9. It's like a 9.5. But since there's no 0.5 system, I'm gonna put it as a 9. Doraemon, 1979. It's a 6, because I don't remember anything from it, but it's my childhood, so it deserves a fine. Dragon Ball is also a 6. It's the same with Doraemon. Now, Dragon Ball Z, I reread not too long ago. The whole Saiyan saga is just, masterpiece. But unfortunately, the Cell saga and the Buu saga, like the saga after that, the Frieza arc, it kind of fell off. There was still some good moments, but I guess it was just that the Frieza arc was just so good that like it kind of disappointed me. So I'll give it a 9 or 8. I'll give it an 8. You know what? No, I'll give it a 9 out of 10. Alright, next one, Manga Sensei. I don't know why I watched this shit. I think I was just waiting in public in the hospital, and then I got bored, and then I saw Manga Sensei's like cover, and I was like, you know what, maybe I should watch it. Biggest mistake of my life. I want to give it a 4 because it is kind of funny in some parts, but I also want to give it a 5 because the music in Manga Sensei, the opening and the ED, is pretty good. It's pretty fire. So I'll give it a 5. I'll give it a 5. Why not? Next one's Fairy Tail. Ah, yes, my most loved series in the channel. On its own though, it was 7 for most of my viewing. It was a good series. Just like, you know, like every episode is just always enjoyable. Like it's just fun, short, action packed. But now I'm going into more dark stuff, like more deeper aspects of Fairy Tail, especially the arc that I just finished off. It was pretty good, like, you know, where Lucy had to, like, you know, show her resolve to her father. That was good shit. I loved Lucy in that one. So it's slowly and steadily improving, but at the moment it's an 8 out of 10. Next one is, I'm not going to read all of that, more known as Iyapan, or the English translation is, hold on, let me search it up. I want you to make a disgusted face and show me your underwear. Okay, it's okay. I was very interested. Okay, I heard Giguk talk about it, and I was just really intrigued by curiosity. And I wanted to see more degenerate shit. You know, just to be more cultured. And not gonna lie, it's not that bad. It's actually kind of fine. It's fine. Oh, what, Sumi? Okay, I kind of liked it. It was a little bit. There was still some like if you see it in real life, it would be a little fucked up. But like in anime form, it was kind of bad, man. It was okay. Don't kill me in the comments, please. Oh dear. Okay, JoJo section. Not gonna lie, I love JoJo mostly because of the memes. On its own, it's pretty decent. JoJo first season. This covers part 1 and 2, right? Because the next one's part 3. Yeah, part 1 and 2. Part 1 is a 6.5 out of 10. Part 2 is a 9 out of 10. I think part 2 is my favorite JoJo part ever. So I give it a 8. Now part 3, Stardust Crusaders, is pretty boring for most of the parts. It's 24 episodes and only around 6 of those episodes were actually good. The whole introduction of Jotaro was really cool, and I liked his you know, knowing more about Jotaro. Like, he was presented as the unlikable person, but then he got better. Liked him. I liked him. I also liked the friendship parts. But I didn't like how every villain was just introduced. Like, it was just like the same pattern. And like at first it was fine, but then it got repetitive, and so I just started getting bored. It almost felt like a chore watching at one point. So for that, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. It's fine. There were good parts, but there were also some bad parts. Now, second season is pretty much the same as the first season, but for some reason, this, like, the stand fights were just better. I really liked the Darby brothers. Like, their fights were really entertaining. So from that standpoint, it's already a 7 out of 10. But at the same time, there's also the Dio and Jotaro fight. Probably one of my favorite fights in all of anime. So I will put this, I want to put it at 7.5, but it's leaning more to an 8. So I'll put it as an 8. Now part 4 is same formula as part 3 Stardust Crusaders, like this one, but it was more colorful and more slice of life. I like that type of shit, okay? So I'm gonna put it as a 7. Yeah. Oh yeah, and also Josuke is my favorite JoJo so far. So yeah. Now JoJo Part 5 is kind of weird because I like almost all of the episodes in JoJo Part 5, and it kind of follows the same formula. I mean, it's JoJo, but it's better because it kind of like it felt more impactful. Kind of cool how it was unpredictable that some people just get written off, like for example Fugo. So I would put this as an 8 out of 10, but I don't really like Giorno that much, you know? Giorno is like pretty bland as a JoJo, and I feel like that's pretty important, don't you think? 7 out of 10. It's good enough. Jujutsu Kaisen is pretty generic in terms of shonen tropes, but they executed very, very well. So for that, I want to give it an 8 out of 10. Also, I love how every episode of Jujutsu Kaisen at least has one Sakuga moment. I think that's what it's called, Sakuga, right? Alright, next up, Kaguya-sama, Love is War. Season 1. It's probably one of my... It's just... I can't describe it too much, but I love rom-coms, and this is probably my favorite rom-com of all time, in any form. It's so funny, so cute. There are also some heartfelt moments. Loved it. It's not a 10 out of 10 though. Like they were trying out new stuff. I'm not going to go into detail because spoilers, but they were trying to make it deeper than it actually is sometimes, but it goes nowhere. It's not a big deal. I still loved that part. Like it was still okay, but because of that, it's not a 10 out of 10. So it's very funny though. So it's a 9 out of 10. Kaguya-sama OVA. It's just same. It's just 9 out of 10. Now Kaguya-sama Love is War Season 2. Oh, you guys have no idea how many times I have rewatched this season. It is that good. Every episode so fucking funny. It always makes me just burst out my guts laughing. And then don't get me started on the finales of this season. Ishigami, best boy. That backstory was beautiful, and Shirogane at that point became I'm not gonna talk about it, spoilers again, but just because it is just like the first season, but better with the drama, 10 out of 10. That's my first ever 10 out of 10, and it's from Kaguya-sama. Alright, move on to the next one. Kaicho wa Maid-sama. I butchered that name, didn't I? See, on paper it sounds good, right? Because you guys know me, I love my tsunderes, I love my maids, and I kind of like these types of like perfect hunk boyfriends. But the humor doesn't sit well with me, because it sounds like the first episode start off good, and then the more I watch, the more I think it's kind of too immature for me. I know that sounds like I kind of sound like an old man, but it just doesn't. It's not my type of humor, not my cup of tea. So I'm going to put this as a... It's fine. It's a 6. Next one is a redo of a healer. Don't get me wrong. This anime is completely trash, but I like it anyway. It's really funny, okay? I can't help myself. And I know some people are gonna be out there in the comments saying, "Oh, Toby, you're just horny." You slide. No, it's not my cup of tea. I don't like rape. I don't like mind break. It's not my type of shit. It can be good when it's done well, but when it comes to a fucking anime plot, doesn't work for me. I mean, you guys can just watch my reaction to the final episode of that godforsaken anime, and I remember finished watching that episode and finished the reaction video, and I was so fucking uncomfortable. I was so quiet the whole day at school, but that's why I like the show. It's pretty funny, what can I say? Next one, Kakegurui. Holy shit, this is an 8 out of 10. Just because of Mami Yumeko, goddamn. Oh my god, I just realized something. This does not look good. People are gonna kill me over this, aren't they? Alright, next one, Kimitsu no Yaiba. Another series that everyone loves when I react to it in the channel. Unfortunately, you guys couldn't see my reaction to it on the first half. Actually, no, fortunately you guys didn't, because you guys would have just hated on me for shitting through it the whole day. That half of the season, apart from the first episode, it's pretty bland in my opinion. I rewatched it not too long ago, like I think 2 months ago. And I still stand by that opinion that it was overhyped. The only thing I liked was the animation, the beauty of the choreography, and yeah, that was pretty much. Oh, and Nezuko, obviously. But the humor just didn't stick for me. I also didn't really like the fights. It was just kind of felt dragged out. But yeah, the second half came in, and you guys know my opinion on that. I started liking it. I don't know, like, that's it, that's all I can say. So I'm put it as a 7. Yeah, I feel like 7 is fine. Oh, okay, now we're talking about Mugen Train, huh? If anyone asked me what is the perfect movie, I would undoubtedly say Kimitsu no Yaiba, Mugen Train. Everything about it was just amazing, okay? The music was fantastic, pulls out your heartstrings. The fight was incredible. Rengoku is the fucking GOAT. I rewatched this movie 4 times, and I never do that. I'm the type of person to only watch one thing once. I don't like rewatching stuff because it almost feels like it's a waste of time because I already know what's gonna happen. But I never felt that in Mugen Reshohen. Every time I rewatched it, it just keeps getting better and better. It was like sorcery. It's never happened to me before. So yeah, Kimetsu no Yaiba Mugen Train. 10 out of 10. Good shit. Alright, moving on. Your name, or Kimi no Nawa. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't remember what it's like, actually. I just remember liking it very much. But the last time I watched it was like 6 years ago, actually. But I don't remember anything, so I'm not going to rate it. I'm just gonna keep that there. Now, Kobayashi-san's Maid Dragon. Now, I love this. It's pretty good. I like slice of life, what can I say? Now, Kobayashi-san's Maid Dragon S, or the second season, I haven't finished. I've watched 4 episodes, sorry. It's pretty much the same so far. 31st, Konosuba. I think I reacted to it on this channel. Did I react to it on the channel? Oh, look at that, I did. Huh. I forgot about it 1 year ago. Oh, I think it's one of the first animes I've watched on the channel, huh? Alright, I don't remember a lot, but I remember I really liked the characters. 7 out of 10. Yeah. Mirai Nikki, or Future Diary, I think. I've only watched 4 episodes, and the last time I watched it was a year ago. Like, before I started a channel. I remember this clearly. I was about to react to it on the channel, but I kind of forgot because, you know, Attack on Titan got so much popularity from you guys. So yeah, I'm gonna give this, yeah, I can't give it any rating, so yeah, I'm gonna skip that. All right, Naruto. It's my childhood anime. I'll give it a 9 out of 10. Now, Naruto Shippuden is a 9 out of 10 as well. They're both the same level for me, except Naruto Shippuden had more hype, especially the pain arc. That pain arc is my favorite arc of shonen of all time. But I think I'm a little bit biased when I say that because that's, you know, I was in love with Naruto Shippuden, and maybe I'll have to rewatch it or reread it to really get my full opinion on it. But at the moment, it's a 10 out of 10. But I do remember the war arc being bad. Like, it was too messy. But there were some very, very good moments. Like, so hype. Like, one of the best moments in Naruto was in the war arc. So I'm kind of inflicted on, like, my opinions on that arc. So I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. Yeah, I'm good with that. Misakoi, a harem anime. It is very generic, pretty much just like the first season of Quintessential Quintuplets. What did I give it again? 6, right? I think 6 is fair. I kind of want to give it a 5 though. No, I like the tsundere. I like the tsundere. It's the type of tsunderes I like, so I'm gonna keep it the same. One Punch Man, 8 out of 10. One Punch Man second season, 1 out of 10. No, I'm kidding. Now this one, Rakudai Kishino Cavalry. I think the English is Chivalry of a Failed Knight. I got introduced to it because the main girl is a tsundere, and I like tsunderes. I did like it the first time I viewed it, but I rewatched it to get my opinions right. And my tastes changed, so I'll give it a 5 out of 10. Red Eye Boken, another harem anime. It was pretty good for like the first like 6 episodes. Pretty generic, but like it was funny, and I do like the yandere here. Like this is the type, like it's the type of yanderes that I like. But yeah, the rest of the episodes weren't that good. It was It was pretty trashy. Almost as trashy as Arrow manga, actually. So I'll give it a 5 out of 10. Roku Denashi Majutsu... I'm not gonna try to do that. What's the name of this again? Akashic Records of Bastard Magic Instructor. It's... yeah, okay, I remember now. It's really good. It's so underrated. I wish more people knew about this anime. It deserves a second season, and I'm so sad that it didn't. It's just really good. You guys should watch it if you guys can. The girl, of course, is tsundere. I like tsunderes, but it's not the type of tsunderes that people hate. I know people hate like the tsunderes that like beat the shit out of the main characters. That's not it, okay? She's a good tsundere. And the main character, he's super cool and super funny, super awesome. I love them. I want to put it as an 8 out of 10 because it's so underrated and I want more people to know about it. But as a standalone anime, I have to be fair, it is a 7 out of 10. There were some inconsistencies in the tone of the anime, so that needed to be improved, but it can definitely be improved if there was a second season, so they better make one. 41st, Sakura so no pet na kanajo. I don't remember too much, but I do remember the main couple. The girl is a kudere, okay, not a tsundere, and there's a typical airport scene in this anime, and I don't know why, I just really like those airport scenes, man. They kind of get my heart going. But yeah, I'm gonna put this as a 7 out of 10. It's pretty good. This one, Sekai Psycho, no, I'm not gonna try again. I've only watched one episode. I watched it because it was, I don't know, I was just bored. It's a 5 out of 10 so far. I don't know anything from it. There we go. We're back to the meat section. Oh, I'm gonna try my best to make this not as long as possible. I'm going to try to keep this under 5 minutes. Now, Attack on Titan first season, at first I called it a 10 out of 10, but obviously you guys know me. Back then I didn't watch a lot of anime. I have to retract it. It is not a 10 out of 10. But it is a 9 out of 10. Now the OVA, that includes Levi, right? The Levi's backstory, Levi's past, I forgot the name. No Way Home? No, not No Way Home, that's Spider-Man. No Regrets, right, No Regrets. It's a 9 out of 10 as well. Attack on Titan Season 2, ooh, oh wait, actually. Oh, I might have to change this. This is when I started loving Attack on Titan the most, because there was just so much mystery, so much thriller, and then there were also like character moments that were just iconic. Second season is so much better. Yeah, you know what? It's a 10 out of 10. It's a 10 out of 10. Wait, no. Okay, wait, no. Hold on. Attack on Titan first season is an 8 out of 10. You know what? I'm gonna keep that. Season 3 is a 8 out of 10. Oh no, but season 3 was not, I think it was the worst season of Attack on Titan. Okay, no, let me change it back. Okay, Attack on Titan season 1 is a 9. OVA, because this includes Lost Girls as well, which isn't bad, but it's just, you know, it's if you compare that OVA with No Way Home's OVA, not No Way Home, sorry, No Regrets OVA, it doesn't hold up. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. Now season 3 is an 8 out of 10, yeah, because I like the reveals, the answers we were given, not as much as the basement reveal, right? But it was kind of lackluster. There were some, like, it was I know there were lots of moments that were cut off because I just read the manga of Attack on Titan, only up until where the anime left off, and the manga did it much better. Not because there was a Levi shirtless scene, okay? But because I felt like it was developed less, and I can't blame with studio for like cutting it out because they don't want to bore the audience, I guess. But for now, I'm gonna give it a 8 out of 10. Now season 3 part 2 is a 9 out of 10. Now you might think I'm crazy for putting the season 2 as a 10 out of 10, but season 3 part 2 a 9 out of 10. Listen, I love the hype just as much as you do, but season 2, the Reiner betrayal scene, or the Berthold Reiner reveal scene, it was the biggest mindfuck I've ever felt in one of the longest times ever. Season 3 part 2 basement scene, like, it was kind of, it was just as mind-blowing. Oh Wait, okay, wait. Alright, let me take it back. Okay, season 3 part 2 is a 10 out of 10. Because I just remembered that this had the Levi versus Beast Titan scene. Okay, alright, it's a 10 out of 10. The final season, I want to give it a 10 out of 10. But Mappa Studio is not as good as Wit Studio. Don't kill me for that. They did amazing for the time they were given. But it was lacking that bit of oomph that Wit Studio gave. The like the coloring, the animation style. Again, animation is not everything. You can give me like a fucking terrible animation, like $50 budget, but if the writing is good, I might like it. But the final season was peak Attack on Titan. But like I felt like the Levi versus Beast Titan rematch could have been better. Like I mean, it's a fucking rematch, and I just expected much more, but it was kind of it was bland compared to the first season. No, not first season. The first fight of Levi versus Beast Titan. So I'll give it a 9 out of 10. I'm sorry, that felt wrong. That feels wrong because Isayama did amazing in that final season, but I can't, man. Alright, Shield Hero. I think I watched it on the channel, but I dropped it, I think because it's copyright strike, I guess. It's pretty good. It's a 7 out of 10 for me. I'll have to rewatch it because I don't remember a lot, but it's a 7 out of 10. Tokyo Ghoul is very good. It's very good. It's a 7 out of 10. Toradora! I don't think a lot of you guys watch this anime. It's good though. I think you guys should check it out if you like romance stuff. But I'll give it a 6 out of 10. It's fine. Surezuru Children. Oh shit, I love this anime. I really liked it. It was really good. I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. Every episode gave me diabetes. It was like eating marshmallows every episode. You would need insulin to survive. And finally, we have Yarichin Bitch Club, saving the best for last. I watched the second episode, okay? You guys can shut up about begging me to watch the second episode. I watched it, I recorded it, and I'm going to upload it soon enough once I finish editing that. It's taken a while. I would have given it a 3 out of 10 if I hadn't watched the second episode. But after finishing it, there were some pretty good moments there, some pretty cute ones. I did like Yachan's reveal. You guys will see my reaction to it later on. And yeah, it's a 5 out of 10. Alright, so that's it. Let me just filter this out so then it looks nicer and cleaner. Let's filter this out by score. Alright, Attack on Titan Season 2, 10 out of 10. Attack on Titan Season 3 Part 2, 10 out of 10. Naruto, this looks right, this looks right. Wait, Yarichin Bitch Club and Ero Manga Sensei and Reina Bokun at the same... I don't think I like that. No, that's not... I disagree with that. And Rakudai... Oh, no, actually, this is... No. Yarichin Bitch Club is a 6 out of 10. Rakudai Kishi... I think it's... yeah, 6... I'll you know what, no, 5 is a... 5 out of 10 is pretty fair. Alright, yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, this... I'm pretty satisfied with this. I'm pretty satisfied. So yeah, that's it for today's Weeb Wednesday. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Don't get too mad about my opinions. I would like to argue with you guys. Well, what do you guys think of... do you guys agree with this list? I don't think you guys do. But it's fun to interact with you guys. So comment down below how you guys would change it. How you guys would change the score. Would you guys put Attack on Titan Season 2 as a 10 out of 10? I know some people would probably put it as an 8 out of 10 or a 7 out of 10. So yeah, that's it for this video. And without further ado, I'm just gonna leave this video here. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like in the video. Subscribe is free, there's nothing for the lose, and comment to support because any support is welcome. And yeah, I guess that's it.